Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to Mega Man 4. And this is going to be part 4. I know, that's something I always like. But anyway, last time we actually beat Charge Man and Napalm Man. Those were the two robot masters that we actually started with here in the second phase of Mega Man 4. Now we have 2 more robot masters to clear. Hopefully we're also going to be able to do something other than that in this episode, so I'm going to get started right away and take on Stone Man, the next boss that actually returns from Mega Man 5. And unlike the previous 2 robot masters, this time around we are going to be using the new acquired weapon. Because for him we do have the napalm bombs in store. But that is something we're going to be meeting up with much later. Now we're also going to make sure we collect at least 60 P-chips in the upcoming stages. Because I also like to buy the auto charger, the final exclusive item that we need to get from the shop in this game. And that's something we should be able to do, at least 30 P-chips per stage. That won't work if P-chips actually start falling. But here we do have a couple. Wonder what kind of mine this is supposed to be. We do end up in a lot of mines in these Mega Man games, don't we? Also need to be on the lookout for the letters, of course. I think it's funny to try to keep it a secret what we're actually spelling. Currently we have the I and the Y. The second and the fourth letter. Can you guess what we are spelling? And what our reward is going to be the moment we do spell it. The beat letters were of course easy. We receive beat after collecting all 4 of the letters. Oh, but we have a mid-boss first, so allow me to actually focus on this guy. Some sort of hippo robot, as you can see. We actually need to lower his little platform before we're able to actually get to him. But this platform will also raise automatically, making it a bit difficult to actually keep him down on your level. Yeah, usually his missile attacks are not really that noteworthy. Easy to dodge. I'm of course not able to dodge it, but officially those are easy to dodge. I think we're going to be meeting up with the second one later on. I don't think this was the only one. I can remember another one. Thank you. Almost full health. I see a bat over there. Let's do this carefully. Alright, that went well. Oh, thank you for having some babies, Mr. Matul, because that way I can get more P-chips. Yeah, the auto charger is going to be important to get in this second part of the game. And now that I think about it, it might have been a good idea to actually buy that one first. Because as you can see, just like in other Mega Man games, only the first phase of the game will automatically heal all of your equipment the moment you beat the stage. Even though these are still quote-unquote classical stages, with the selection of Robot Master stages and stuff like that, we don't automatically heal all of our weapons anymore. And therefore we have to manually select a lot of things whenever encountering the healing items. Auto Charger would be able to actually make that a lot easier. Stupid homing missiles. I know, they're not that difficult to actually deal with, but usually I'm too lazy to do so. Because I'd like to focus on the boss. Not on all the stupid projectiles. Great job, I'm going to die because of easy enemies. Let's keep a lookout for the secret area. This time around the letter is going to be hidden in the secret area. You might have noticed already, all of these stages also have a secret area. And this one will also have one. And unlike the first 2 stages, this time around the letter is going to be in the secret area. And that I can remember. We were not able to see the secret area in the second stage, unfortunately, because I thought I was out of my rain flush. I should have actually checked that. But in the end there was nothing too important there. And this time around there will be something important there, so this time around we actually have to see it. And speaking of important, P-chips and an energy tank. That's something I'm not able to carry, so let's go use one. I'm not full health anyway. That way we can actually still end up with full energy tanks. At least assuming I'm going to find a small energy tank at some point. Because officially we have 3 3/4 energy tank now. Nice try, guys. Right, looks like we can go to the left over here. that's actually the secret area for this stage. Let's go collect ourselves the third letter. Should be over here somewhere. There's a 1-up over here. Let's go see how we need to do this. Heal up, of course. And, oh. Looks like this is all this here. Oh. Yeah, let's make sure not to waste it. 1-up immediately. Rush coil. I need to do this safely. Well, apparently I was wrong again. I did actually believe the letter was actually over here. But you can clearly see I was wrong with that. It is definitely not here. Just the 1-up was here. Then I don't know where it is. And also I don't know why I thought it was here. I hope I'm still going to meet it. I'm actually becoming a bit paranoid now for where it is. Found it. Here's the L. Actually need to play this game a lot more, I think. I have the feeling that I'm forgetting a lot of things in this game. Speaking of forgetting. Napalm bomb, of course. Yeah, for some reason I'm having the feeling I'm not really that well concentrated with this game today. Let's at least try to beat Stone Man. That we should be able to do. This guy is heavy, but also slow. No! You know what? Let's go kill myself. I need to do this with full health. This way I feel a bit more secure. Remember, this guy will actually crumble the moment he will jump towards you. Then he will be invincible. You're not going to be able to hit him the moment he crumbles. Something he's not really doing right now. Luckily. Oh, here he goes. The moment he does this attack, you're not able to hit him. Remember that. It's the same as in Mega Man 5. So you should actually know about that. That way, deal with another Robot Master. That makes 8 out of 9. If we also include Ballade. A unique Robot Master that we also took care of in between these two phases. However, we of course did not finish him, so I wonder if we're going to meet up with him again at some point. For now, we're going to be taking home another special ability. After beating Stone Man, we receive the Power Stone. Flinging around 3 heavy stones around us. A very awesome way to kill your enemies. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use it against Crystal Man. He is of course going to be weak against the charge kick. But that is also a move we currently have, so in that sense it does not matter. Crystal Man is the final one we'll be dealing with. And hopefully it's not going to be the final thing we do today. Speaking of final, I'm missing out on one small energy tank, aren't I? In order to get full 4 energy tanks. This way, I'm full on energy tanks. If we actually reach the end of the game, we're not going to die anymore. And in the meantime, I will try not to use them before that point in the game. Oh, and I missed the jump. Need to go a bit higher. In that case, I think I need to actually take out this robot before I'm able to go there safely. Like this. Let's get there quickly before it disappears, and I was too late. Let's hope I actually end up with at least 60 P-chips, and therefore a total of 150 after this episode. So I'm able to buy my final item. In order to keep things exciting, I'm not going to watch how many I have right now. I'd actually like to find out the moment I enter the lab after the end of this stage. Because that I can already promise. I will actually go to Dr. Light's lab immediately after this stage is done. That I will remember. I'm curious if I'm able to buy it before the final part of this game. So let's go take care of this Crystal Man stage. It is going to be a long stage, so let's not waste any time. Oh. Luckily that hole was big enough for the robot to actually fall into. Here's a small energy tank. This is something I'm unfortunately not able to carry. Because if I actually take a look-see, you will see I'm full on energy tanks, so... I'm not even able to waste one because I'm full energy. Now I'm actually able to use one, but... I'm unfortunately not able to go backwards. I can actually go in here in order to find the W, the final letter. Giving us the Y, the I, the L and the W. You go ahead and try to spell something out of those letters. I think that's not going to be very difficult. However, it will only count the moment we are done with this stage, of course. Only then we will be able to receive our reward for our Wily letters. Which are apparently not found in any of the secret pathways. For some reason I did think the one in the Stoneman stage was going to be in the secret passageway, but apparently that was only for a one-up. I did know something was there, but not precisely what. And I wanted energy. So, unfortunately for you, I'm going to be killing you again, Mr. Robot. Because I want to go through here and grab this. And of course you're going to respawn again. Even going to be a fourth time. But in order to vary things, this time around I'm not going to kill you. You are allowed to live. You're going to respawn anyway every single time, so... Not that it matters to you. Let's finally continue at least. Oh. You, sir, are not nice. Rush coil, that's something that's going to be needed the most. You, sir, can I reach you? I can. Awesome. P-chip, I want that. And this way, stay safe. Let's go down. More weapon energy. I can still heal my napalm bomb by the looks of it. And then prepare with our regular weapon in order to kill this guy over here. At least if he's not invincible because of charging. Rush jet. Looking at spikes below there, I think that is necessary. Oh, hello. Thank you, Rush. It's all your fault. P-chip, very unfortunate, but not able to grab that one. Not even my ring boomerang is going to help me there. Now, let's take the other way. No, don't want to fall. I want to go over here. Let's go see if I can jump this. Looks like I can. And I'm pretty sure you're going to drop something on my head, so I'm going to be careful for you. Stupid robot. Time this. Let's go now. Not impressed, sir. Way too predictable. Now we are both charging at each other. Oh, oops. That was not my intention. Another one. I don't like these guys. Killing them goes way too slow. Because of having to wait for their charge to end. These guys should have been actually programmed a bit better. Yeah, it's tempting to still try to kill this guy because of the drops he might actually give me, but I'm kind of tired of these guys. Let's still go. And spikes, of course. What else did you expect in the vertical shaft? After playing so many Mega Man stages by now, we know how it works. They like their spikes in vertical shafts. Okay, this is a very far jump. Well, at least this is interesting platforming challenge, not per se that difficult to do. Platforming in the way it is supposed to be. And you are only going to be interesting if you actually drop something for me. Yeah, a P-chip I also need, but right now I'm a bit more interested in energy. And I think this is actually the Yeah, this is going to be the pathway that meets up again. The split pathway that they actually died in. And this is where they meet up again. I could actually use Rush Jet in order to cross this, but I might also just use the platform in the way it's supposed to. Oh! Ah, stupid energy. That stupid energy is something I desperately need. This time around I'm not going to actually withheld on using energy tanks. Not funny, game. Yeah, this is pretty obvious how this works. You simply need to wait for the walls to actually form themselves. Still have some weapons left that I can actually heal. Just make sure not to get hit. It's going to be the end of the line if I actually get hit now by these kind of enemies. They hurt way too much for that. No! No! Ah! I'm really getting scared now. You know what? Let's not take any chances with that guy below there. I'm already going to use one. I'm not going to wait until facing the boss. This vacuum robot I also don't trust already. Yeah, rush coil. I need my charge kick, and that's something I did not use yet. That one is still full on energy. Now, where are you? All the way down there. Okay. Let's try to focus. I don't want to use a second energy tank, that's obvious. And the charge kick is already a difficult move to use against the Robot Master. Hopefully Crystal Man's moveset is going to be lenient enough for me to be able to charge into him in a safe way. 2, 3. Remember, if he actually shoots at you with one of his projectiles, you can also use your charge in order to avoid those. Like this. If you get through them, you will not actually get hit. It won't actually take some energy from you. That way you can also be a bit safe, you might say. That was Crystal Man. Taken care of with our charge kick. Even have more than half of my health left. So this guy was a lot easier than I thought he would be. Even though, in all honesty, I never really believed he would be that difficult. I was just worried because of having 0 lives. The final robot ability is ours. The Crystal Eye. The projectile that can actually bounce off walls and then turn into multiple projectiles the moment it does. Now it's time to actually buy ourselves the auto charger. We have the P-chips. As you can see, we have 156. And if I remember correctly, this quote-unquote best item in the game actually costs 150. Yeah, indeed, 150. Perfect. Just have enough for it. We never have to actually select the weapons manually the moment we actually find weapon energy. This way, it will happen on its own. And because of the weapon energy not automatically refilling after a stage, this is a very handy item to use. And it looks like after beating the 4 Robot Masters, Ballade will actually reappear. Ah, so that is where the Wily letters were actually for. And this time around they were actually required. Because otherwise we were not able to continue in the first place. The game is going to give us some weapon energy and an energy tank. We do need to sacrifice a bit of rush energy in order to grab them. Yeah, we are missing 1 energy tank, so even that's perfect. We can actually carry it. More weapon energy, and even P-chip. But I believe we can actually find more of them. Yeah, right over here. Do be careful. As you can see, there's a couple of magnets here. They will actually try to trip you up. If you try to jump the moment they're sucking, then you might actually end up in the endless abyss. There's one up or something I'm also not going to skip out on. Just wait for you to do your thing. Oh, missed. And there we go, extra life. So we can try to beat Ballade in his second encounter. Let's go beat you up with our Pharaoh shot, shall we? This time around he's going to be a bit more difficult than the first time around. His attacks are a bit more difficult to avoid. Dropping his Ballade cracker everywhere on the floor over here. Making it difficult to avoid him this time around. But we have got your weakness with the Pharaoh shot. And after 2 encounters, the unique Robot Master from Mega Man 4 is also down and defeated. And we can bring along his weapon. The Ballade Cracker is something Mega Man is going to be able to use himself now. And this is how it looks the moment Mega Man uses it. Let's go see if we can bring down Wily with this powerful weapon. Okay, now what will happen? Oh, everything is breaking apart. It's time for us to run again. Oh, and it looks like we're not going to be able to actually destroy all of the missiles. It's time for us to actually bomb them with Ballade's Cracker. This way we're actually able to throw a bomb against the wall, which will actually give an explosion big enough to clean up a lot of these missiles. But we do need to be fast. Everything to the left of us is going to be slowly being destroyed. Yeah, I need to actually waste an energy tank here, I think. I need to be able to shoot below me, and otherwise I'm not going to survive. Yeah, this part is actually pretty tricky, as you can see. Not easy to actually get through here. This looks like a very difficult jump, so let's make some more room. Let's also make sure Rush helps me, otherwise we're not going to actually survive this. Oh, Ballade Cracker. There's plenty of missiles in this place. That's pretty obvious. Shoot these missiles from a distance. Slide through. Here's the door. Keep enough room, and we're safe. Alright. Man, that was difficult. But we have escaped the exploding Wily's castle. Was that it? Did we beat the game? Or didn't we? Of course not. Wily is going to escape in his capsule. And just like a couple of previous times, he is going to escape to his space station. Of course, here on the Game Boy, Wily always has a space station for us. That is going to be the final part of this game. Mega Man 4 will conclude itself in space yet again. I will see you folks in the next episode. And Treecks out.